Hello children. So today we will start our chapter number 3, the new topic, that is new economic policy, or which we can say new industrial policy 1991 also. Children, as in my previous video I have just explained you about the economic condition of our country India before 1991. And I have already explained you that what are the different steps has been taken from Indian government to remove out the issue of our economic which are coming in our country. Now today, just for the intro part, I will be giving you a brief introduction that how the new economic policy 1991 has been taken. So let me tell you children, before 1991, when we don't have new economic policy, when the government has not introduced new economic policy, there are certain situations which has occurred in our country related with the economic condition. Our country has taken lots of loan from World Bank and IMF, that is International Monetary Fund, and we are not in such a situation. We are not able to return these loans with the interest amount back to IMF and World Bank. The economic condition of the country was not stable before 1991, and the country was required heavy loan from World Bank or IMF to remove this condition. When the country has applied for the loan from IMF and World Bank, they have suggested that they can able to provide loan to the country only if our country India will change its economic policy. They want some economic reform, or in that way only they have promised to give the loan. This is the time when the Indian economy or the Indian government has pressurized to change its economic policy, and the result was that we have got a biggest policy of our country, that was new economic policy 1991. If we compare our country before new economic policy 1991 or after 1991, there was just certain things, 3 alphabet important there, that was L, P, G, which conclude the whole policy. L was for liberalization, P was for privatization, and G was for globalization. Now what is this LPG? Before that I will just give you introduction of that what this LPG include together. Now when we talk about new economic policy, it has certain areas where it has worked. First, reduction of licensing. After coming through with the new economic policy or new industrial policy 1991, the licensing system has been reduced from the country. Before 1991, there are lots of industry which require license to start. Just because of that, most of the people are not able to start it, because taking license took a lot of efforts and time. Now after 1991, the reduction of licensing policy has been done. There are only few industry which require licensing, rest can be started without license also. Now de-reservation of public sector. If you talk about before 1991, most of the industries are reserved for the public sector. These are the industry which are run from the government only. The government has the complete control over there. All the rules regulation are decided from the government only. But after 1991, these public sector has also de-reserved for the private sectors. It means the public sector which are not working properly, they can also go through with the private sector. Disinvestment into public sector. Disinvestment of public sector, all those industry of the public sector which are not working properly and not getting benefit or profit for the economy, they have been disinvested, and this sector 51% share has been given to the private people, by which the sector can be controlled by the private ownership. 100% FDI permitted. 100% FDI permitted, I have explained you earlier also that before 1991, the foreign investment was not allowed it completely in our country. It was few activity only where the foreign people can come and invest in our country, or even in that also the percentage area was restricted. But after 1991, For few industry, this area restriction has been removed and 100% FDI permission has been given from the Indian government side. Next was automatic permission for technology agreement with foreign company. Now before 1991, there was no technology agreement with the foreign companies. If we want to have a technology agreement with the foreign companies, we required a proper permission from a government side, which took a long period of time. But after 1991 of new economic policy, this has been converted into automatic permission system, where the time and the money also be saved from both the side. FIPB, that is Foreign Investment Promotion Board, set up. Now after new economic policy, the FIPB has been set up for promoting the foreign investment inside the country. Now these are just certain points which include new economic policy. But when we talk about new economic policy, which is also called as economic reform, it has the three important elements which define it, and that was liberalization, privatization and globalization. Means new economic policy has been made after combining LPG, or these are also known as the economic reform. Now what is liberalization? As from the name on, it should be clear to you. Liberalization basically means giving freedom. Means freeing the business firm and industry from all unnecessary control and restriction. Now if we talk about before 1991, we have lots of restriction we have put it onto the industry. We have most of the control was with the government only, the public people only. So just because of that, most of the, especially the small business and the outside people, they are not able to come and invest inside our country. We have licensing system that time, we have quota system over that time, and the taxes amount was very high. So just because of these strict restriction, the business entity was not able to get any benefit. So after 1991, it was decided that if we want to increase or if we want to improve the economic condition of our country, we have to make the rules and regulation for setting up the industry more easy. If I'm talking about we, means the government has to remove unnecessary control over the industry, and they have to remove the restriction like licensing system, quota system, like overburden of taxes, so that the freedom can be given to the people, or they can easily come and invest into a business entity. Now you can understand liberalization basically means making the policy or providing such environment to the business enterprises so that they can be make or start their business easily. Privatization basically said that any firm or any company which is not working properly, which are not getting benefit, we should convert that company from public to private. As before 1991, most of the company was working under the control of government only. We call them public sector. There are certain public sector which are not working properly. So it has been decided after 1991 that the public sector which are not working properly, which are not getting benefit, will be disinvested into the private sectors. Globalization basically means integration of our economy with the world economy. Integration of our economy with the world economy basically means when we liberalizing the thing, we are giving more freedom to the foreign people to come and invest our country, and the same manners we can also go and invest into the another company. So the globalization basically means integration of various economy of the world, and it will lead toward the emergence of a cohesive global economy. So these are the three important words, that is LPG, liberalization, privatization and globalization, which can be also known as the economic reform of new economic policy or new industrial policy.